26 amazing facts about dogs that you probably didn't know. How well do you know your dogs? In this video, we'll share 25 amazing facts about dogs that might surprise you, from how well they can see to how fast they can run. Before you know it, you'll be an expert on the subject and even have some fun facts to share with your friends and family about your dog. 1. Small dogs can hear sounds in higher ranges than big dogs. According to the American Kennel Club, small dogs can hear sounds in higher ranges than big dogs. This is because they have shorter ear canals, which means that sound waves don't have to travel as far to reach their eardrums. As a result, they can pick up on higher-pitched sounds that we can't hear. 2. Dogs sweat through their paws only. Most people think that dogs sweat through their whole body as we do, but that's not the case. They only sweat through their paws. This is why you might see your dog's paw pads looking wet after a walk on a hot day. 3. Dogs dream. Dogs, like humans, experience REM sleep. During this stage of sleep, their brain activity is similar to ours and they can dream. Often, you'll see your dog's eyes move rapidly behind their eyelids, or they may make little whimpers or whines while they sleep. 4. Dogs can smell up to 100,000 times better than humans. Dogs have about 300 million olfactory receptors in their noses, compared to about 6 million in humans. They can smell up to 100,000 times better than humans. This means that they can smell things that we can't even imagine. This allows them to track down food and other animals. It also comes in handy for detecting bombs and drugs. 5. Whiskers help dogs see in the dark. When it's dark out, your dog's whiskers pick up on changes in air pressure, which helps them navigate and avoid obstacles. If you've ever seen your dog's whiskers twitch in the middle of the night, they're likely trying to figure out what's going on around them. 6. Dogs are not colorblind. Though they don't see in the same way that we do, dogs are not completely colorblind. They can see shades of blue, yellow, and gray and can differentiate between different hues. This is because they have 2 types of cones in their eyes, unlike humans who have 3. 7. Dogs can smell your feelings. You probably already knew that dogs have a great sense of smell. But did you know that they can smell your emotions? Studies have shown that dogs can detect changes in human emotional states by smelling our sweat. So next time you're feeling stressed out, your dog may be able to tell, and he'll probably try to comfort you. 8. Storms can hurt dogs. A lot of people think that because dogs are afraid of thunder and lightning, storms can't hurt them. But the opposite is true. Storms can cause a lot of damage to dogs, both physically and emotionally. 9. Smaller dogs live longer. According to a study done by the University of Georgia, smaller dogs live an average of 1.5 years longer than their larger counterparts. The theory is that this is because they age at a slower rate and don't experience the same health problems as larger dogs. 10. Dogs have 18 muscles to move their ears. Did you know that dogs have 18 muscles in their ears? These muscles allow them to move their ears in all directions, which helps them pick up sounds. This is one of the many things that make dogs so amazing. 11. A dog's nose is its fingerprint. Did you know that each dog's nose is unique, just like a human fingerprint? Just like people, no 2 dogs have the same nose print. A dog's nose is full of ridges and creases that create a one-of-a-kind pattern. 12. There is a reason for a dog's stare. Have you ever wondered why your dog keeps staring at you? Don't be surprised, but the major reason behind the staring is because your dog is trying to make a connection with you. At that moment your dog is only trying to make out your expectation of it. It is only then it can find ways to make you happy. Another reason is that dogs fall in love, and they might just be in love with you. 13. The dog population in the world is around 900 million. Recent estimates show that there are around 900 million dogs on the planet, even though it is still a challenge to get the real figures. The main reason for the lack of true figures is that it is estimated that of the 900 million, about 75 to 85% of the dogs have no owner, meaning they are free range. 200 million are estimated to be strays, a figure by the World Health Organization. Available data on registered pets puts France in a leading position. 14. Dogs can learn over 1,000 words. Research on the subject of dog is still ongoing in several universities including Duke and Yale universities. A major case of research which was done on a border collies named Chaser showed that dogs can learn more than 1,000 words. Chaser was able to understand nouns and verbs. 15. Basenji's dog breeds don't bark. It may sound like fiction in a movie for a dog not to bark, but Basenjis are indeed the only dog breed that doesn't back. Even though they don't bark, they are on other hand not silent. The sound they produce can be closely associated with howling, but some people say it is more of like a yodel. 16. Dogs have 3 eyelids. It may come as a surprise, but this is another amazing fact about dogs. Dogs have an extra eyelid, making them 3 as compared to human beings who have only 2 eyelids. The extra eyelid, also referred to as a nictitating membrane, is located at the corner of their eye. The primary function of this eyelid is to remove dust and mucus from the cornea. 17. Dogs sniff butts to learn each other. This sounds like the weirdest behavior in dogs, but butt sniffing is a form of communication dogs use as a way to get first impressions. Dogs use their strong sense of smell to learn and get information from their surroundings. A dog's distinctive smell is secreted in its glands. Surprisingly, those glands are located on the dog's rear and they produce pheromones that contain critical information about a dog. This includes the sex of a dog, health status, and diet of the dog. So next time you see a dog sniffing another dog's butt, but just understand they're trying to get to know each other pretty well. 18. Dogs only mate twice in a year. A female dog gets on heat only twice a year, so this calls for mating only twice a year. This may come as a surprise, but it's one of the amazing facts you may not even hear from your regular dog vet. 19. Tail wagging is a way of communication for dogs. We've all grown up knowing that tail wagging by a dog only means that it is happy to see us, but know from today that it means more than that. Tail wagging can help you understand a dog better if you are keen and observant. This is according to Discovery.com. Dogs will only wag their tails to the right if they are happy and to the left when they are afraid. Rapid wagging, on the other hand, followed by tense muscles, will signal aggression, while wagging low means the dog is insecure. 20. Dogs' sense of taste is less developed. Compared to the approximately 9,000 taste buds human beings have, dogs only have about 1,700. This makes them have a less developed sense of taste. It should not come as a surprise to see your dog scarfing rotting food scraps the same way as a hunk steak. They are not able to differentiate the two. For them, it is all food and they have to eat their fill. 21. Puppies are born both blind and deaf. Have taken the time to look at a newborn puppy? If you have, it won't come to you as a surprise, but if haven't, then you should know. You may be wondering how this comes about, but according to Psychology Today, when puppies are born they are normally still developing, and so their ear canals and eyes are still closed. This is normally to protect the delicate ear organs, since loud sounds can lead to the destruction of the still underdeveloped ear canal. 22. Your dog could either be left or right-pawed. Just like a human being, a few studies have shown that dogs also have a preferred paw to lead with. The simplest test to know whether your dog is left or right-pawed is to give them their favorite toy, and the paw they will put forward first is their preferred paw. 23. Dogs can both sniff and breathe at the same time. Sense of smell is the major arsenal dogs have for survival in their armory of weapons. Dogs depend on their sense of smell to search for food, make friends with other dogs, and sense any danger in their environment. With this in mind, they still have to breathe while sniffing. Their noses are designed to adapt to this situation in a way that smell stays in their nose while air moves to their lungs and out. This makes them easily sniff and breathe at the same time. 24. It's normal for dogs to eat their feces. Thinking of it, it's kinda gross. But the ASPCA states that it's normal for dogs to eat their feces, as it is a behavior carried down from the pre-domestication era years back. Even older dogs usually give up on the behavior. Some still eat feces, but is more common in puppies.